We took a 2-week hiatus because Deben decided to try pegging, and his asshole didn't agree with him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so he had to take a break.
Yes.
A long break.
Yeah. Now I've got newfound respect for gay men.
Exactly.
Mhm.
Exactly.
And the trips to the toilet.
They're not gay, actually. They're real men.
They're real men.
Yeah,
Yeah, straight men are gay. I think someone did this joke
Really?
before. Yeah.
Is it?
How are straight men gay?
I
Oh,
forgot which
straight-
comedian, but someone did it. Because straight men like to bang like slender, petite women,
Yeah.
but gay men bang like big, grizzly, hairy-chested men in the ass.
Okay, so that
So
makes
that-
black men lah because
Yeah.
they like to fuck big fat white ladies.
But they have no cocks.
Yeah, no cocks.
Unless gay black men who like to fuck.
But then they imagine that fat white lady is actually a
Mr.
white
Marshmallow?
man.
Oh.
Right.
Yeah, because all the oppression and everything.
Restitution,
So
that's
restitution.
their
yeah.
Exactly.
They're
Or
taking
unless
up-
you have a elongated clitoris.
Yes, then she'll
Wait.
be
Uh,
hermaphrodite.
yeah. A white lady who has a tiny penis, micro penis.
Wait,
Yes.
That means no balls.
No balls.
That works.
Hey, Sean, that's up your alley, right?
Yeah.
No balls.
That works.
No balls.
Micro penis with no balls.
Yeah.
Elongated, but then the fact
The
that
tits.
the fact that she sat on me or die is
Yeah.
quite scary lah.
Yeah, if you clutch
Quite scary.
her thighs
Yeah,
together,
gotta
you
go
can't
this way.
breathe.
I gotta go all rock star on this.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you got
then-
to flex your biceps.
I
Well, we
want
can't
to
see it
break
because the
free.
fucking TV screen is covering.
Yeah, it's okay.
Yeah.
It's cool.
But I can see it.
Oh, that makes me uncomfortable. After
He's
talking about all
he was about to
the-
say that it's getting turned on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's about to say I'm a man's man.
I'm a man.
No, but we're on the topic of man because of today's topic. We're gonna talk about something most females out there might be turned away from.
Yeah.
Is football.
Sports in general.
essence, it's
Sports in general.
technology
Ta-
in sports.
But it's
Yes.
technology. It's important because right now technology has it's grown,
Yeah.
and they finally introduced a system in I think only the BPL, right?
No, it's used in Champions League, World
Okay,
Cup.
so
it was used in the World
throughout
Cup.
football now, there's this system called the VAR system.
Yeah.
If that-
Video assistant referee.
video assistance referee. Now, it's a good idea. It
Yes.
was a good idea. It
On
sounded,
paper.
yeah, it sounded like a good idea, but now we've seen the flaws, or maybe I don't know. Was it just a cunning ploy to introduce a way to control football in a way that we can't see?
Actually, right, like it has been pretty alright everywhere else
Like s-
besides the English Premier League.
mm,
So it's being used like in Italy, it's used Champions League, it's used in like multiple competitions, but it's the most fucked up in the English Premier League.
yeah, I mean,
The biggest league in the world, and they can't even get this right.
Yes.
yeah.
The
It-
most
it's-
lucrative league.
Yeah,
in the
that's
world,
fucking
yeah.
shameful, though.
It's ironic, right? It's
Yeah.
supposed to be video assisted refereeing, but then the decision still goes down to the referee, who, even upon looking at it, makes the most dubious calls.
Yeah, so it's quite weird, right?
Yeah.
Like, so the referee on the pitch, he can make a mistake,
Yes.
and the referees who are in another place, I forgot the name, starts with S. So they are in like the caravan or in the studio, and they are looking at all the decisions that the referee has made.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And if there's something that seems like wrong, they can review it and inform the referee, saying that we are reviewing
Mm.
the decision. And they can either prompt the referee to go and have a look at the incident again.
Or the
Yeah.
referee himself could say, I need.
Yeah, I need to go and see it. Or they can say that it has been overruled, and they can just inform the referee.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Before anyone jumps to any conclusion, I'm not salty about like some decision. It's just that it's funny when other outside people, even the audience looking at the match, see the call and say, hey, that's wrong.
Mm.
And then the referee goes to the VAR and like, okay, he's gonna see it and he's gonna call it out.
Yeah.
And then in the end calls the other, like, either lets it go. Because I
Mm.
can't reference the
Yeah.
scenario, but I think most likely.
Okay, the few contentious ones have unfortunately landed on the side of Liverpool, right? So when Liverpool
no
played
biasness
when
here.
Liverpool played Everton,
No,
yeah, when Liverpool played Everton,
yes.
Virgil van Dijk, who's like one of the best defenders in the world, got hacked down by Everton's goalkeeper.
Horribly.
Yeah.
All right,
Horribly.
and he's out for almost a whole season from that injury.
Yeah.
And the goalkeeper
And the goalkeeper,
got off with a yellow card.
Wait, was he?
No,
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 I
no
don't-
card.
no
No,
card.
No
you know
card.
why? Because of offside.
Yeah,
it was offside.
but
Yeah.
it was not offside. Number one.
Oh, was it?
Number two, even if it's offside,
That tackle.
the tackle
I think
Yeah.
did happen.
Okay. Wait, it's not. It wasn't offside. Okay, something similar happened to United. I think was it Maguire slid a guy sliding tackle, tackled a guy in the penalty area. But fortunately, it
Got the
was
ball.
offside. So the ruling was that if a foul happens after offside, the offside stands.
Yeah, but
Unless it's malicious. But so there was no malicious intent. So then
but
it wasn't a penalty
in
lah.
this case, right, the fella took him out, man.
yeah.
The fella took him out. He's injured.
And then they didn't get the offside thing correct as well.
Yeah, because
Mm.
you see, right, if it was not offside, right, that would be a red card.
Yeah, red card and penalty lah.
Red card and penalty,
Yeah.
you know. And the offside decision itself, right, I don't know how they look at it, lah.
By pixels.
Yeah, it has been so
Supposed to-
fucking bad.
When you kick the ball and it leaves you, none of your players have to be behind the opponent's line of defense.
Yeah.
So I think
Yeah.
if they looked at it, probably the ball already left the foot, and it was still probably online or on its way.
And it happened like multiple times. It even happened last season.
Okay, see, the thing about this is last time you can say the referee didn't see it right,
Yeah.
but now you have video assisted refereeing, so you can see it there. And okay, I don't want to pick on offside. Offside is pretty difficult, even with
No,
video.
but you see, right, offside, right, the way they're looking at it, they draw. There's like a line drawn, right? And
Last
it's
defen-
pretty
last
simple.
defender.
Last defender and your attacking player. And then they start drawing lines from different parts of the attacking player.
Yeah.
Right?
So if
some
your
start
elbow is offside, considered.
some start from the armpit. Last season was the armpit. Now it's the sleeve of the shirt of your jersey. So what? Everyone just roll up your jersey. The
Yeah,
defenders
forever
all
be on, and you
Wasn't it-
or you can run like Naruto, you know.
Head first. No,
Yeah.
initially before the whole VAR thing, wasn't it the shoulder of the last man?
yes.
It was the shoulder of the last man, right?
Yeah.
Now it's like what the pixels on
No,
the.
it was
the-
any
Yeah,
part
you-
where
you
you can
zoom
play
in.
the ball with.
Okay.
So if I'm turning back and my foot is like that, so the line will be my foot,
Right.
right?
Yeah.
If it is my shoulder, it will be my shoulder. If you're standing still, then yeah, shoulder lah. But if it's your knee, it's your knee. It's any part that you can play the ball with.
Right.
It should not be the hand lah, because you technically cannot play with the hand.
Unless the goalie.
So now they are using the sleeve, which is like ridiculous lah. Their own laws and the rules are getting like really ridiculous.
Yeah. And
yeah.
and the thing is that I don't know. We're as fans or as people watching the game, right? When you introduce something like VAR, it's almost like you're supposed to give us assurances that you were working towards a fairer game.
Yes.
And a lot of us were worried that it would ruin the experience, because sometimes the dubious calls are the ones like make the game a little bit more exciting.
Yeah.
But with VAR, it was supposed to kind of stomp that out. But now we're seeing calls from VAR that are as
Creating new
they're
problems.
creating
Yeah, I
new
think
problems.
it's becoming too complicated for its own benefit lah.
Yeah,
No, but
and
it's
VAR.
it seems to be only very complicated in England.
it
Oh,
seems
okay.
Like
What-
in Italy, like Champions League, you don't really see many controversial like decisions. You don't really see people complaining about VAR then there.
Yeah.
But in England, yes, you're getting decision after decision wrong.
The controversial one for Champions League was United being awarded the penalty against PSG.
Yeah.
Yeah, when the defender Kempembe, right, something was his name, he jumped with his back turn, and then his hand was on his he jumped with his back turn and his elbow was sticking out, and the ball hit his elbow,
Yeah.
and they gave him a penalty.
And the recent one, Christian Benteke, just few days ago, he jumped for the ball to hit the ball. His hand hit the defender. He got a yellow card. That same thing happened again, and he got a red card.
Oh, while he's jumping in the air.
Yeah.
Yes.
There's now yellow cards for floundering hands.
And VAR can look at it and say that he was not doing it maliciously. He
Yeah.
was not looking at the player and like bam. Or he was not like purposely putting his arm up. He's looking at the ball. He jumped, and the other guy jumped, and it so happened that it hit the guy.
Yeah.
So
And the guy make a meal out of it, lah.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah.
but the question now is like, what is it really being used for? Is it really being used for a fair match, or is it just a way for you to
There's
I
also
don't know,
something about like
cover it?
football players who are super healthy, who can pass the beep test with no sweat, and then you touch them on the shoulder and they go down on the
A lot
floor.
of play
flopping,
acting.
flopping?
Yeah, it's a bit disgusting, lah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, the classic one being Neymar.
Oh,
Football-
Neymar got taken out, man,
Yeah.
recently.
Oh really?
Taken out. He was crying on the pitch.
Oh shit.
His ankle, for the guy, but the guy was going for the ball. It was
Right.
unfortunate that. So they looked at the incident, and the referee at first gave a yellow card. It happened in Ligue 1 in France, and on review, he changed it to a red card.
Straight red, lah.
Straight red, yeah.
Right. Well,
But
his stats was up or what?
No, so he wanted to hack the ball away, and in the process of like lunging for the tackle, he took Neymar's like one of his standing legs.
That's the
And-
worst, dude.
And because
Standing leg, yeah.
Neymar was like chasing the ball, right? So
Yeah.
his left foot got stuck and it twisted inwards. So
Ooh.
it was painful, but I don't think it was meant. He did not do it maliciously. He touched the ball actually.
Yeah.
The guy touched the ball, so it was pretty like it was very harsh, lah.
Right.
Yeah.
And then the other thing is now you're questioning is like VAR. Are the referees maybe it's because it's new? Maybe the referees are not used to it. Maybe
It
there's
has been
added
in use
pressure.
for like
Oh,
at least
more than a
2
year.
More than
More than a
more than a
year.
year.
But
2 years.
maybe
It was
there's
Since last season, right?
maybe
World
there's
Cup.
an
It was
ad-
used in the World Cup as well.
Maybe there's an added pressure because there's VAR. Referees are now questioning their decisions a lot easier, and then
No,
when they see it, they can
Actually,
like,
the referee on the pitch, right?
mm,
I feel they should have lesser pressure because there are people there to help them
Covering the backs, lah.
covering their
basically.
backs. So at least they can review it. But the people who are reviewing it are not doing a good job, especially in England.
maybe.
I think that's the problem. Yeah.
And that's
Yeah.
the other thing.
Even
Are-
Wenger and a lot of other former players have
are there
criticized VAR.
motives? Have they screened the motives for the ones reviewing it? Like I don't know how stringent those things are. Like because football in England is a passionate thing, and you can hide your passions.
Yeah.
So the person reviewing those things, right? Like in the Everton match,
Yeah.
if he was a secret Evertonian
Yeah.
fan or just someone who hates Liverpool, right? Those things I don't know whether we can screen out. And I mean, this is why I'm saying we're not salty. It's just that if that's the case, we're not. When you add VAR in, you're not creating a solution. You're just creating more problems. Because now people
Yeah.
can control the outcome of a game in other ways other than referee made a mistake. But now you have VAR. The referee isn't supposed to make mistakes.
Correct.
You're not supposed to make mistakes.
Referee should be making less mistakes
Less
now.
mistakes.
Actually.
We shouldn't see the controversy we're seeing now. We should see calls that you can see it. What like hey, he was brought down. It's like you should call it out as it is.
Yeah.
Why are you saying? Oh no, it's
Yeah. But okay.
Why are things like that happening?
Correct. That's
again?
correct.
Yeah.
So we can like bring it back to like the first form of technology that they started using, and that was goal line recognition.
Goal line. Yeah, goal line.
Yeah, eagle eye or something, right? Hawkeye.
Hawkeye,
Hawkeye. Yeah,
So,
Hawkeye. Eagle eye is a film.
I find that has been effective.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So you've got the technology, you've got sensors and everything. The ball should have a sensor as well, or something like that, and you can detect whether it's a goal or not. And it is to like fucking millimeter level, man.
So if it's in like
But
But
the
the
whole
rules,
ball-
the
more
rules
than
for that is
half-
very clear.
Yeah,
the
the whole
ball
ball
has-
has to cross the goal line.
Yeah, to give a goal.
Yeah. And the season that Liverpool came in second to Man City, they had a goal disallowed. A goal that was not given because the whole ball did not cross the line. And it was like that. It was the gap was like tiny.
Yeah.
So that form of technology worked.
A very famous one was in I think 06 World Cup. I think England Germany. Lampard took a shot outside the penalty area, hit the
went
crossbar,
in,
a foot over the line and bounced out.
not given. Not given.
Not goal not
I
given.
think was it Germany or was it Argentina? Was it England Argentina?
Oh, might be one or the other. Yeah. And
I think it was 4-2, right? They lost.
yeah, and at the time they were even on points, even on goals.
Yeah.
So if Lampard's goal would have counted,
England would have went up.
England would have lead the game.
Yeah.
So that's a game changer in a sense.
Psychological thing lah. Like
Yeah.
a lot of people say, oh, but he still ended 4-2. But then again, 3-2 being 2-1.
If you're training the game, you have to attack more. You have to
Yeah.
make risky passes and crosses. You know, the game is more
and
open.
that's where
Yeah.
goal line technology would have helped there lah.
Exactly.
Because you're
yeah.
seeing it so far, and the referee couldn't see it.
More than the foot behind
Yeah.
the
All the
goal
referee
line.
saw was the ball coming out and the protest of everyone. No, they didn't go past. No, they didn't go past. And you're like, now the referee has to make the 50-50 decision. Do I trust the thing? But the ball came out.
And especially a game at that level is going
Yeah.
so fast.
Yeah.
Sometimes you just miss
And
tiny details. You know.
And a game where there's so much at stake.
Yeah, so
Exactly.
you can't just
You've got
give
livelihood at stake. You've got like millions of dollars,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
It's the difference is whether a team can stay up in the Premier League
So,
or a team can get
I mean,
relegated.
if you were the referee there and you were faced with that decision, you'd have to go on the. I mean, both ways you'll be hated by someone.
Yes.
If you make a goal, you'll be hated by the German fans. But in that case, right, he would actually have been right. Like,
Yeah.
to make
The
that
right
thing.
choice, lah.
Yeah.
But he chose to go on the other end and say like, nah,
No, because it was like a mistake on two people's part, right?
the
Number one is a
linesman-
linesman,
and
and another
then-
one is a
So
actual
the thing is
referee.
that the linesman didn't say anything, so the referee was like, "Oh shit!"
The
So
referee can't say anything.
Yeah, so the linesman didn't see the ball go in. It could have come out, and based on everything I saw, I have to give it no goal.
Mm.
Like I can't
It's
just
pretty
give it a
harsh,
goal.
it's pretty
Yeah,
harsh.
it's pretty
Yeah.
harsh, but so it's two people's fault there. But if you had made
Yeah.
the other decision, then the Germans would be wrong to question it, but they could question it. Say, but you didn't really see it. How can you?
But
name
even
such-
back then, a lot of people were questioning why they didn't use replays.
Yes.
Because in other sports they actually do replay. They will
Correct.
pause the game and then they will like listen to the comms
Yeah.
and
I think one
like
of
in rugby as well, right?
Rugby.
one of the reasons was it's time
American
consuming. Is
football.
it?
Yeah, but you see, right? That
Is it time consuming?
yeah,
or
they
something?
said that they don't want to break the momentum of the
They don't want to-
game. They want to make it more exciting, entertaining, and shit like that. But at the end of the day, it's the result that counts, and that's
Yeah. If that goal will cause your team to stay in the Premiership, that's like tens of millions of dollars, you know.
exactly.
Yeah.
Even more than that, actually.
Yeah.
And
Te-
when you-
television
when-
rights.
like you just brought up the point, right, where other sports have been using like technology, replays, and all this kind of shit. And if you look at the other sports, they rarely get it wrong.
Mm.
Like tennis, it's
Mm.
easy. You've got Hawkeye, and Hawkeye is used to see whether the ball is in, out.
Yeah,
That's
and,
it.
and to be fair, as a football fan or any football fan, or any a fan of any sports, right, you'd like the result to be fair.
Yeah, of course.
You definitely like the result to be fair. And the fact that you said you don't want breaks in the game, then you have to find a way to make it fair and
Mm.
not break that pace.
Yeah.
So completely omitting it and saying it's gonna break the thing, I think that was just too dismissive lah.
I like a couple of sports, right, where they have given the teams the power to review situations. Like field hockey, cricket. Each team, right, has a certain number of reviews. In field hockey, is only one. So
Right.
each team has one review. The referee has unlimited. So if the referee, the umpire, is doubtful about anything, he can do the TV thing and he can ask the third umpire, the
Mm.
video umpire, to look at the situation and tell me. And they want them. They've been instructed to give them specific instructions. So if you're going to review something, you need to give me specifically what you're looking for.
Like a malicious foul or like
So
a,
you
okay,
can't.
there's been a foul.
So the third
which-
umpire can make up his own like.
yes,
and
they can't interpret things.
and they can't take too long. Like what
Exactly.
he's looking for. you
Yeah.
know?
And whatever the third umpire is looking at, everyone can see. It'll be shown on the big screen, it'll be broadcasted, and you can hear the third umpire talking to the umpire. You can hear the umpire telling the video umpire why they are reviewing it.
like rugby as well, lah.
Like
They have a
rugby.
mic. You have a mic,
Yeah.
so everyone can
And
hear.
cricket as well.
Yeah.
Right, so cricket, you've got Hawkeye as well. They track the ball, and then they check the position, whether it's hitting the stumps and everything. So it's very rare that they fuck it up like damn.
The
Damn
point
bad.
was the addition of all this is to prevent those fuck ups, to prevent
Yes.
a human error saying, oh, it hit the stump when it never hit the stump, or in our case, it went on the line, but it never hit the line, or it's
But
out.
if a ball hit the stump is gonna. It's quite clear, no?
No, okay,
No,
because in cricket there's like leg before
If it-
wicket,
if it-
LBW.
yeah,
So if it hits your pads
Right.
without touching the bat, that could be out because you are
Oh.
blocking the wicket.
yeah,
So they can use Hawkeye, the ball tracking, to check whether. So number one, they will check whether the bowler actually made a legal delivery. His foot was either on the line or behind the line. That's number one. Number two, where the ball landed, did it touch the bat? So they've got two ways. They've got a hotspot, like a infrared vision, where they can see whether the ball touched the bat. If they can't see that, it's inconclusive. There's another called Snico, which is a very sensitive mic right in front of the
Jesus Christ.
in front of the wicket,
because it's
and then if it touches the bat, there will be a frequency.
because if you
Wow.
There'll be
Wow.
a deviation
if you
in
see
sound.
if you see the game right, it's fast paced.
It's very
and
fast.
It's very
what
hard
about
to
slow
see.
motion though?
Slow motion doesn't matter, what? Because you really can't see. It is so
It might
damn
be
fast, right?
obstructed,
Yeah,
or-
it might be like a hair. It might have touched the bat, but
Yeah.
it's so fine, right,
I
that you
only
can't
found
see
that
by
out,
the
like,
naked
when
eye.
I
Wow.
was
So
working,
there'll be like the Snico, which is the frequency thing.
Jesus.
because I
right?
didn't see. I saw like one match or something, and then the thing hit the guy's leg.
Yeah.
And it was still given like a run. It's considered a run because
Mm.
it actually, because it didn't hit his bat, but where his leg position and where it was is that if didn't hit his leg, it would have gone back and hit
The stumps.
the stump.
Oh,
Then it
okay,
would have
okay.
counted.
Yeah. So
Right.
after that is the next thing is they will check the ball tracking.
Mm.
So they will check the delivery where it landed. It must be in line with the wickets, and then after that, the Hawkeye will predict where the ball was going with the spin and everything. Pretty accurate. And if it touches the wicket, it's out. And if the umpire they don't give it,
Oh, because
They
it's
ask-
illegal to block the wicket with your body,
illegal.
right? Illegal to
Illegal,
block
yeah.
the
It's-
wicket with
you
your
Yeah,
only-
body.
with your
you're
legs,
only
with
supposed to
the-
hit it with the bat.
With the
Ah.
with
I
the-
never understood cricket. Then until
Same.
I had to like read, and then I was like, oh.
Then they have
okay.
the like run out the stumping.
Yeah, but no, because it's weird. The guy hits the thing and he starts running. Da, 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 da. I don't know how long he runs.
So they
for.
actually
It's
they
like
have-
brown people's baseball.
they have made it even better, like easier for people to like know whether it's out. So now if you the ball hits the wicket, right, it lights up.
Oh wow.
So now it's easier for the umpire to actually see when the ball hits the wicket and whether the guy actually made
Yeah,
it.
but
into the crease.
that's the key point we're trying to get now. Is that all this the VAR and all this thing that's added to is supposed to really assist to make the game easier
Yeah.
to spot and
Correct.
have all these fair calls up. When it does not do that right, then you have to review it. You have
Yeah.
to say,
Yeah.
hey, something's going wrong. Either the people watching it are messing it up. I think actually that's most likely the case, which
I-
is them just seeing it and like maybe being influenced by I mean it should go this or
You know, we can use technology in a good way. You know, every time you score a goal in football, the goal post actually lights up.
actually
And then for whenever like United scores a goal against City, there's a banner that comes out behind the post that says
But,
"Loser."
United has been gaining the most, I feel, from like bad VAR decisions.
aha.
Like this season, right?
No
there was
complaints.
There was a game that they got a penalty, right? And the penalty was clearly not a penalty, man. I think it was Greenwood, if I'm not wrong.
Right.
Like he barely got touched, and
The guy's a kid, lah. The guy's a kid. He's
Yeah.
scrawny.
But he went down, and when the VAR replays were shown, right? Like everyone was like, "Yeah, this is not a penalty. They are going to reverse the penalty decision." No,
They didn't.
given penalty.
Yeah.
It's like
The kid's
wow.
underage. The kid's underage. He can't drive in the
That's
States.
why we need
You know, give him some chance.
we would need like
He's a squeak.
we would need a justification on at least one. But why did you decide to give it even though majority says, hey, it's not a penalty, and then you still give it?
Yeah.
That's not supposed to happen. It's supposed to be like, yeah, that's a
No,
penalty.
I think the main issue here is that the FA, right, they don't really standardize the rules when it comes to VR. And I think when there's different officials involved, they interpret the rules differently.
Correct.
So
Which is-
that's the whole
yeah.
issue. I think there's no rule book. There's no guidebook.
And there
even.
have been few like assistant referees or video assistant referees, right, who have been like consistently fucking over certain teams, and I don't understand how they get reassigned. They get
To-
reassigned to like
for that team
for
again.
that team again.
Yeah, I don't know.
Right.
It is becoming a bit suspicious.
Yeah.
Sus.
And
Sus.
when
It's a
like
bit sus.
when the
Bit
affected
sus.
team right actually asks for clarification, they
Mm.
get zero. They get nothing.
Right.
So
This
it's
team in
like,
particular is Liverpool lah.
Liverpool, but Liverpool
We're
did it
not-
right.
we're
Liverpool
not
did it right
being
because they were
s-
like, if it happens to the champions, right, then what the fuck is going to happen to like lesser teams?
Right.
They are not going to question anything.
Because they don't want to get fined or all that shit, right?
Yeah,
Yeah. Fair enough.
So that's what
and other teams should actually like get on board with it, because like if you want
the
it to
key
be fair,
point is
then yeah,
the fairness. The key point is that with VAR, we were never supposed to question referee rulings again. We were supposed
Yeah.
to see it, okay. Now everyone's gonna say, but everyone sees things differently. But then when something
That's what you need a rule book for.
yeah.
exactly.
Yeah.
So with the rule book, the room for interpretation should not be that large.
Yeah. And the other thing
But
is
here's the thing about penalty though. I guess offside you can make it very clear. Let's say let's fuck the whole like, oh, the sleeve of a jersey, because that's ridiculous lah. Let's go with the body part, right? You can just change it back to a body part, and I think that would be quite clear, and there'll be no cause for
It should
concern.
be
But
short-
the thing
yeah.
about penalty is a bit tricky though,
Mm.
because then you have to interpret whether that push is enough for someone to fall, and
Yeah.
some people
And
interpret it differently.
and whether it was
So, yeah,
I think the
you
clear
know?
interpretation is that a penalty is given if you impeded a clear opportunity on goal or something, right?
Yeah,
No, that I think would be going
Or-
to sending off a player or not.
Sending off.
yeah,
Yeah.
Or foul in the penalty area lah.
Foul in the penalty.
Yeah, but there's sometimes where a player kind of like trips and then he's about to go down and then the push comes in. So then the referee will interpret whether the player is really going down the floor before the push comes in or not. and
I
then,
feel that is fine.
yeah.
That should be fine. But so far, the egregious decisions have been like fucking like, it doesn't look like a penalty. You give a penalty.
Mm.
Like the one you were talking about, the PSG one. The fella had his
back
hands
was turned.
Yeah,
his back
and then
was
his
turned.
back was turned, and then the ball hits his hand. You give a
Not
penalty.
his hand, his elbow.
His elbow, and
Yeah.
then you give a penalty for that.
Yeah,
Like that's how petty shit can be.
yeah.
But thankfully in Champions League, it is not that rampant.
Mm.
It is not that bad.
Yo, let's hope lah. Let's hope.
Yeah.
Because that one's
But in like EPL, it has been like horrible.
Didn't they change the rules as well for
Handball
handball,
rules,
right?
yeah. So if the ball hits your hand,
Regardless of whether
in a penalty
Well,
box,
okay.
yeah, regardless of whether it's ball
you're
to
jumping or whatever
hand,
shit.
yeah, it's a penalty. Like
I suggest that maybe they introduce those like how
What if you're covering a groin?
Then you
and then the
must-
ball hits your groin.
then you must play like Soldier Wilhelm.
no hands. It's like maybe they can how commentators like after the game they can draw like lines on the thing?
Yeah.
They can introduce that to maybe the VAR and like
No, they
draw-
are already using that
They
one.
are. Oh my goodness.
Drawing lines on the pitch.
Like draw lines
On the
to
pitch.
to outline like okay, so you see this is where he went wrong, and then people can watch and then okay, and maybe allow like the Liverpool or whichever team has any questions about it
Grievances.
to raise it up. It's like, hey, this one is not according to this rule and that rule. I mean, you can't call it that one, and then call back on it,
Right.
ask for
Yeah.
a review, or I don't know. Maybe that's what they want to avoid, that drawn out process of someone bringing up questions, and then after the game is done, right, the scores are final.
Dude.
They cannot retract.
Like I notice decisions against Liverpool the most because I'm a Liverpool fan, and the game that just Liverpool just won this week, right? Against Spurs.
Tottenham.
Son was offside
Oh, is it?
for his goal.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
And when in real time, I was like, yeah, that's offside. And then when they were checking VAR, I was like, yeah, it was a good finish. Good run, good finish, but it was offside. And it was given as a goal.
Wow.
It's like VAR check, goal. I was like, fuck, what are you guys looking at? Like, holy shit.
His foot was offside or what?
Yeah.
Oh, his foot was offside.
Yeah,
Right.
he was clearly offside.
Wow.
And how did the referee who was checking for offside, whether it was a goal, how did he miss that? I was like,
Did they show them drawing the lines and all that kind of shit?
no, not yeah, they did draw the line lah, but I was like, yeah, then you can see it. I was
Right.
like, fuck. But in the end, it didn't matter because Liverpool still won.
Yeah, but still.
But the thing, and most Liverpool fans glossed over it because Liverpool won. If they drew the game, that would have been a big talking point, massive talking point.
Well, I just searched that one, PGMOL, whatever.
Yeah,
the
yeah.
official reason why Son's goal against Liverpool was ruled to be onside.
What's the reason?
I'm gonna read this out.
Is it because he's Asian and has Asian privilege?
He's so fast. He's so fast that they could not.
In lightning speed. Hey, but Son, 1-on-1, he will score lah.
Yeah,
This guy's on
the
fire.
kid is quick.
This kid is on fire.
Okay, here it is. They
All the
claim that
kimchi
the
lah.
the left foot of Reece Williams played Son onside. How can a body part play anyone onside? Okay, this is the body part rule is getting a little bit.
Dude, you got to see images of it, man. You've got to see images of
No,
it.
they're saying they claim the left foot of
Yeah,
Reece
yeah.
Williams.
No, but then you've got to reference an image,
The
right?
screenshot lah.
Yeah, the
At
screenshot.
the exact point.
Then, so that you can like
At a split
verify
second.
this decision, right? And when you see it, right, you'll be like, no.
No, because everyone say it's clearly offside. And here is why it's clearly offside. Left foot, just the left foot. Maybe it was like that,
No, you need to look at it.
I
the
think what they meant was the stud on the left foot was
The
kept
pixel.
him. Yeah, the pixel, the last pixel of the stud on the left foot, right, on his boot.
They can't be talking about pixels.
kept him
lah.
onside.
Fuck, they are filming the game in 4K.
Yeah, you zoom in all the way to
And
microscopic
some
level.
more,
That's how
when
they find
when
it.
you use the VAR, right? They
Yeah.
did not use the 3D lines.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So what did he use?
They
Just-
just said left foot onside.
Eyeball,
Right.
eye power.
Then
What's
what the fuck is VAR there for?
Was the VAR? I wonder what is he a avid gambler? Does he bet?
I had no idea.
Which
but
team does he support?
I'm loving few of the memes. Like they put Alex Ferguson at the VAR control. Then a few Stevie Wonder, which is fantastic lah.
Yeah, I don't mind all these mistakes lah, as long as it goes for United.
It has been going for United.
That's all I care
this
about.
season and actually last season as well.
Yeah, as long as United is second and they're challenging for the title, I'm happy.
Liverpool had quite a number of like fucked up VAR decisions and they still won the league. Now half of their back line is injured and they're still leading the league.
They're playing teenagers,
Yeah.
and they're still doing pretty well.
They're playing like 16-year-old,
16-year-old kids.
18-year-old,
Damn!
and they're still winning lah.
Wow, you got Milner who started his career
34,
when the 16-year-old kids were not
not
even
even
born.
born. Yeah.
Jesus Christ! Wow.
So the tide has turned. I think now it's the wind is blowing in Liverpool's direction now, but we don't know how long this is going to last.
Yeah, Manu is catching up lah. Manu is hot on the tails.
I think it's a temporary thing.
If Manu beat Leeds tomorrow, second.
Hey, Leeds not bad, man. Fuck,
That's gonna be a good
fucked
game.
over Newcastle 5-2,
Yeah, that'll be a good game. I really want to watch.
and Leeds
know.
is like an attacking team.
I just need.
If fucking Solskjaer play
I-
Matic, I'm gonna fucking slap his face.
I just need to bring up the fact that
Matic is a slow cunt. He cannot be in
Solskjaer's
a team.
career as a manager relies on Manu keeping their place in the Premier
Top
League.
four lah, just top
Because
four.
Yeah.
They fucked up Champions League.
Yeah,
If they drop out of Europa, that's when they're gonna put him on the
I think
board.
dropping out of Europa would be a good move. If they were to stay in the Europa League and go further, it will be detrimental to their Premier League
So he's
because
Yeah.
they're going to be playing on Thursday,
True.
and it's going to affect the weekend games for sure.
Or unless he does a Mourinho lah, just go gamble
All the
on the
way.
Europa all the
No,
way
no,
and then
Yeah,
win.
No,
Mourinho
that-
won it, and then after he got fired.
Yeah. So the thing is that the current form in the Premier League is doing him credit.
Yeah,
So that one.
Let's see if he beat Leeds.
and United have been really, really lucky. No serious injuries.
Yes.
True.
Goodness gracious.
And Pogba is finding his form back. So
he's going to leave.
Let's hope he stays lah. If he keep up this format to the end of the season, I want him to stay.
Suddenly,
If he kind of waver, if he wavers like a 12-year-old bitch.
Suddenly the fans want him to stay. Pogba.
No, because he
for your own good, you should leave.
They
'Cause
just beat the bottom team 3-2 lah, and they had a nervy last like 10 minutes.
no,
the defense is fucking shit.
they're so happy about. But I'd say Pogba, you should leave. You know why? I mean, if you ever stumble upon this, you should leave. They don't deserve your
Hey, listen,
talents.
listen, Pog, listen,
He's a
Pog.
World Cup winner.
They treated you like shit.
You
They
know,
kept slurring your name, saying how you're unfit to be in the
No,
team.
because
and now
he-
just cause you perform
his
once,
form
and
is his form goes
your
up and
balls.
down like a girl on a period. You know, you should play like a man. You're making 200,000.
Just question his manhood.
Yeah, you should play like a man. Don't give like half fuck performances
See not,
on some weekends, and then some other weekends you play
Moment
like
you
a
play
world
badly,
champion.
he's
He doesn't want to be there. He wants to leave.
Then we should sell you for good money.
He's not loved at
So
United.
No, we should sell you for good money, and then we should invest in a good centre back.
But who wants to buy him?
Fuck, I don't care. Go to PSG.
See, this is
No,
all a
PSG.
trick. They want you to play better so they can sell you for more money.
But at least you guys are not Arsenal.
Yeah.
Pot shots.
Yeah.
No, Simran won't watch this. So it's okay.
We should lie to him. Say that this is about VAR, and then
Yeah.
we just trash
in the
Arsenal.
words of Troops from Arsenal Fan TV, 15 in December. 15 in December.
Oh, now he's doing his own thing, man. His Troops TV with Barstool Sports,
Yeah.
fucking making money, living in New York City.
I just won the league in FM21. My third season in charge of Man United. Can I send that as my CV to the board, to Man United board?
I would like to see him in the.
Yeah.
Use that team and play online.
Ooh, would that be interesting?
Yeah.
I just bought Felix for 110 million. Ooh,
Felix.
Joao Felix.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
That
110
already-
million. That's a steal. That's a bargain.
that-
Hey,
that-
I think I'm a good negotiator.
that
I think I should run the club.
It's a
That-
game, lah.
that already goes to show that if he joins Man U as the manager, right, he'll not get anything done because he'll be like, I want to buy that player, 110 Ken. He's like, are you crazy?
The first thing I did was to freeze out Matic because it's shit.
I still remember like secondary school classmates of mine, right? Like Liverpool fans who were playing FM. Last time it was called Championship Manager, right?
Yeah.
So they were playing and they used Liverpool and they played like 10 seasons and they won like 8 Premier Leagues.
Mm.
And none of it translated to real life. So, yeah.
Oh,
So
man.
just hold up on sending your CV lah. Sending that as your CV to
you can send it.
But I'm a good scout for talent lah.
to Ed Woodward.
No, but here's the thing though. I don't just buy players. I support the
Dude,
youth
fuck.
team as well.
Okay, do you remember Edu?
Edu?
Yeah, the American wonder kid.
Oh yeah. The
on-
hype fuck lah.
On CM and FM.
Yeah.
If you buy that kid, right, wow, your team the next 5 years, right, you're set.
Yeah.
Then he'll become a superstar, and then you can sell him once he starts.
The
to get
fucker
injured.
retired 27.
Yeah, exactly. So whatever happens in the game does not translate
Yeah,
to real life, lah.
that's true.
Like
but I
fucking
realized that United under 23 team quite strong, no? A lot of
Yeah,
very highly rated players
of course,
with a lot of potential.
because United they bribe all the game makers, right? They bribe EA Sports.
Keep this one 80.
Fuck, United has been shit in real life, right? But then you use them with FIFA.
Then they're
Actually-
fucking solid.
Then suddenly
we-
solid.
Matic is a world beater.
we have to be fair lah. Despite how everyone plays, I sent you the compilation of the Arsenal one, right?
Was it Arsenal one or who sent the compilation
Oh, no,
of like
that-
the
that-
major
that's
fuck
it,
up?
that's it.
Okay, that was.
But
actually
before that, I
hilarious.
remember I sent one of Arsenal Arsenal
Oh yeah.
players,
Right.
Lacazette, all
That was on
miss-
TikTok, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
I was like,
All-
why is this on TikTok?
All the mistakes, is it? The Arsenal
Yeah.
did? Yeah.
And
Horrible.
some of them were really, really hard to watch. Like these are players being paid millions a year, and this is how they're playing.
Just look at the amount of red cards they've amassed
Yeah.
this
Man.
season. Fucking insane. Are they ranked the highest in the number of red cards in the?
I think
the
now,
Prem?
For
yes.
now,
Yeah.
yes, for now.
Fucking hell. Yeah.
I think like conservatively speaking, last 5 games, I think all 5 games got red card or some shit like that. like it's insane. Like
He-
Pepe, Shaka, Gabriel, like fuck, how many people are getting red cards?
They're seriously. I think they're seriously considering getting Arsene Wenger back.
No, I don't think so.
No, I think he's retired lah. His age is not.
They're maybe gonna
good
call
on
him
him.
as a consultant. Like how, please how. But I don't know.
If this fella really fucks up and if continues this way, I think they might get Henry in.
Henry.
Yeah, Henry, the
Maybe.
manager at Monaco.
Monaco, but he's first.
He's not doing well also there.
Yeah, he's not doing well also.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
I
because
would-
they sold all their good players, they sold Mbappe all, like even before Henry came in, right?
But
True.
What, for players that go back and join,
You know
as manager,
who's the hottest young coach now? RB Leipzig. The guy's like
Yeah.
35, dude.
Oh,
Fucking young. One of the youngest managers in like top flight football.
Yeah, we have drawn them
Yes.
in Champions League.
And he's doing pretty well actually.
well, the thing is that for players who become managers,
Mm.
sometimes you see your players playing so badly. I was so tempted they rip off their suit and say, "Sub me in."
No, but you see, that's the fantastic thing about ex-players becoming managers, right?
Mm.
There have been very few ex-players who have actually gone on to be really good managers.
Zidane is one.
Zidane,
is one that is becoming.
Johan Cruyff, what's his name? The
Ole
Dutch.
Gunnar Solskjaer.
No, fuck that guy. Carlo Ancelotti.
Oh yeah.
Carlo Ancelotti.
I think Lampard is doing a good thing in Chelsea lah. I think the way he's playing is.
No, he'll be fired soon.
I don't think so, dude.
Dude, they have not been performing well, man. They
I
lost,
think they need to stick with him for at least 2 more seasons.
no,
I think no, this season wipe it away.
I think the idea they had was good to buy young players,
Yeah.
but
No, I think this season, right, the board has to know that you have to wipe the season away. This is the season where
I
everyone-
only agree to Lampard being a good good manager if they beat Manchester.
you see, right, he did not actually prove himself before he got the Chelsea job. He was a manager at Derby.
Yeah. But I think
Fucking Derby County.
No, I think his
fuck.
philosophy is okay. But if they want to stick with him, right, they need to understand that this season is just pass through this season. Next season is where it really counts. This season is where the team needs to gel together. If the team can gel together, they're really a force
But
to
I look
reckon
at
with,
it
actually.
the same way as I look at United at Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. Not proven at all. Not proven at all.
If he starts Matic again, I'm gonna fucking
But
slap
then
him.
you shove
Dick slap him.
these managers into a huge club
Yeah.
with insane amounts of money
Mm-hmm.
and with like a huge potential wage bill, right? They can sign players. They signed Timo Werner. On this side, they have signed Cavani, Yeah, because you can pay the wages. You can afford the transfer fees or whatever. Okay.
Yeah.
But then what do you do with those players? Does it really translate? I think Cavani is in trouble, right?
Yeah, with the
For-
FA
yeah, for
I
some
think he's been
racist-
banned for some shit.
From some racist tweet or some shit like that.
Yeah, not really racist lah. They deem it racist, but it
Mm.
was a term of endearment in Uruguay.
like what?
Yeah,
Nigarito.
Nigarito,
what?
yeah.
So that was exactly what Suarez said lah.
Right, to
To
And then,
Evra.
And then
Oh.
apparently that's racist.
That was racist.
But this term of endearment,
Term-
fuck
yeah.
off.
No, wait,
lah.
but hang on. But there's a difference. He was saying it to his long time friend.
Who is who?
Cavani, to his long time friend in Uruguay.
Yeah lah.
So
Oh, you
Suarez was saying it to Evra, who is a former, like, you
mean
guys are battling
who's
on the
full?
pitch.
You mean
He's full,
you
yeah.
mean
So
I
you
can't-
interpret
I
it
can't be
differently.
racist to him?
Yeah,
I can.
yeah, but if
So
you're on
racist.
opposite teams fighting for the Premiership, and then you use that use that word, I don't know, it's a bit contentious lah.
Now that's
Contentious.
that's perception. That's
Yeah.
different. Now they're attacking the word. The word used.
But
was
in Spanish,
racist.
that means small black man. That's it.
In Uruguay is it's a term of endearment
Yeah.
actually to a good friend.
For me, is
And
that
Suarez is a mixed fuck.
For
So
me-
he's not white.
if you're gonna use that for Cavani, then that
He's a
should-
biter.
That should
He's a
ap-
biter,
That
though.
should
He's a
apply
biter
to
also lah.
Suarez
He's
as
a biter.
well.
Hey, which team got drawn Atletico? I think City. I think got drawn Atletico or some shit like
Ooh,
that.
City is
Suarez is gonna bite.
He's gonna bite.
Who's he gonna bite? Who's gonna bite?
Laporte.
Probably.
City is where? City is 12, right?
Yeah.
No, ninth.
Ninth. Yeah.
Yeah. No, I tell you what.
Last week, all the major teams all dropped points.
Fucking Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, right? He should be a man with a backbone lah. He should drop fucking Matic because the guy can't play positive football and he's old and he's slow. Fucking drop him. Play. He needs to play people who are performing. If Pogba, because Pogba played well.
Wait, is
Play him again for
McTominay
his-
playing?
I think he might be injured. I'm not sure.
Might be injured.
Might be injured. But if
Is
he's
Fred playing?
fit, he should play.
Is Fred playing?
Fred, you have to see his form. But I think he should really start with Donny Van de Beek. Van de
So
Beek.
so what's the midfield now?
It
So
should
Pogba.
It should be Pogba, Van de Beek, and
No, don't-
Fernandes. Fernandes. Bruno.
Bruno Fernandes. Okay, so it's Bruno Fernandes. He's playing Matic, and he's playing. Is he playing Fred?
No, he shouldn't play Matic. He should sell him.
No, let's not talk about shouldn't. But is he playing? Has he been playing Matic?
I think 2 or 3 games ago he played Matic,
He played Matic.
and then they lost.
Mm.
So that
And then
yeah.
Up front it was Cavani, Rashford, and who? Greenwood or Martial or
Martial started. I think Cavani came in as a sub lah.
okay.
Yeah. Martial also on off form lah. I don't
Mm.
know. Yeah, he should just drop players who are not performing. Like what I do in FM, you know? If they complain, I just fucking shut the fuck up, I'm the boss. You listen to me. This is what Ole Gunnar Solskjaer should say.
So you backhand them.
Yeah, exactly.
For Sheffield United,
I pay your bills, you listen to me, you cunt.
They just got promoted, right?
No, they got promoted last season.
0 wins.
Yeah, and they did well last season.
You know who
Last
else?
season they were giving
Sheffield.
Sheffield United. They were
Oh, yeah,
giving
yeah.
teams fits.
Yeah. I really hope Leeds will at least qualify top 4 lah.
Yeah.
I really want to see
At
Leeds
United's
qualify.
expense.
No.
Yeah, I think
Oh,
that's gonna
definitely.
happen.
No,
Yeah.
United will win and then the Leeds will beat the rest of the teams.
Okay, it's going to be Liverpool, Spurs, and then City,
No.
And-
City is 9th.
and
They're fuck off. They
maybe
fuck off.
Leicester, maybe Leicester.
Leicester maybe top 6 lah. I give them top 6. Actually no, Leicester has a higher chance of coming top 4 than Leeds.
Leicester is
Yeah.
0
City
draw.
will come in 7. City will come in 7.
No lah, City has too much
And then Pep will leave.
quality.
And on that note, because we've gone off from VAR
No,
to
actu-
talking too much sports right now.
Actually, you know why? You know I know Pep won't leave because he wants to be reunited with Messi.
Oh,
And that will be the final swan song.
One season.
And that will
with
be the
Messi,
final swan song.
one
That will be the
season.
last dance. That is the last dance with Pep and Messi.
but they will still lose lah.
And then he might go for the
Because next season Mbappe is going to come to Liverpool.
Liverpool. Mbappe.
How are you
No.
gonna pay his wages?
Why do you think they signed with Nike?
You can't
He-
pay his
Why do you
wages.
think? Why do you think they signed?
He's
with
gonna
Nike?
come on the clause where the goals he scores, he gets paid for the goals he scores, and then we're still gonna lose money because he's
No,
gonna score a
I'm
ton.
pretty sure they're going to offload at least. I think it's they're going to offload
Shariki,
either. No, Shaqiri is a good player, and he's a fringe player.
right?
They might offload either Salah or Mane.
Serious.
Yeah,
Wow.
We'll see how.
But I really doubt so.
I would keep Mane. I'll offload Salah.
To bring in Mbappe.
Yeah, because that's his position.
I don't know. I don't think Klopp want to risk the dressing room
Why? What risk?
atmosphere though.
Klopp is reaching the end of his.
No, I think until 24,
24.
2024.
24. Yeah, he'll do a few stuff. I mean, he can. He's actually in the position where
Let's see whether the next 6 months Mbappe signs a new contract.
Yeah, and
Then that's off.
next year, at the end of this month, we can look forward to Thiago.
Thiago. And on that
coming
note,
back. Yes. On that note,
this has been a sporty.
On the note
episode.
where United will come in second.
No. We already
fight
ended
for the
on
league.
that note.
coming second is fine, but
Yeah.
champions retaining the title.
No,
and
I don't care who win who win the league. Many
20th
United-
20th league.
United will not win the league definitely this season.
They're gonna
As
burn
long
a-
as we
they-
challenge for it,
They're gonna burn a hole in my
That's fine.
pocket because I have to buy so many jerseys.
That's fine. that's
All
fine.
right.
Yeah.
See you all next week. Oh wait, no.
To
Maybe
optimism, to
Next week, yeah.
sports,
Next week,
to technology,
have a Merry Christmas.
and
No, we'll wish them next week lah.
Can also lah. But
Yeah.
they'll only
Yeah.
watch it the week after. So if they're watching this one, have a Merry Christmas.
have a Merry
Next week
Christmas.
we'll just wish you a New Year.
Don't drink too much eggnog lah.
Ciao. And
Yeah. Ciao.
if you do comment on what you feel about VAR.
And if you see like a fat man, slipping into your room into your parents' room, that's Santa Claus.
Yes.
Yeah, you might have a baby soon. A baby sibling.
Just keep some loop.
Exactly. Santa Claus is here to fuck us up.
On the nightstand.